when the time don't reach. Time go reach you when I go even call in. You go call in, you speak your mind. You go call in, you speak your truth. You go call in, demand what you want them. All right? You go call in. Anyways, make we start. Today, this morning, I don't come for can talk about the rise of a great man where he end don't become very pitiful. Today, I want to talk about why people that they do the things and way that they do them and the way that they do them. Why it be say some man with God go born some person. He put desire inside the heart. He put vision inside that person's heart. He put a purpose inside that person's heart. He put a mission inside that person's heart. And all the circumstances, God don't set up all the circumstances for make this person, make it be a great person for society. Make it be a great leader for society. God don't set the person up. Why it be say, when people they be so close for achieve their greatness, they go let inner forces, they go let negative forces, they go fall for petty traps. They go fall for the things in way it destroy them and it make their greatness, it become a pitiful end. Why? The story I want to tell you today, the presentation I want to talk now the rise and the pitiful end. The great rise, but the pitiful end of Ebenezer Akwanga. See this great man, a great nationalist. We honor he. We honor Dr. Akwanga. We respect such a man. When Dr. Akwanga talk, that's what we go, we stay there watch. He speak with so much passion. He speak with so much eloquence. It makes so much sense. He get conviction. You see when he be speak, a man who is no say he got a drive, he got a purpose. A man who believe for Ambazonian nationalism. A man who believe for the Ambazonian people them. When this revolution, it really woke up again for 2016. And Dr. Akwanga step up. He step up. When things change, it start for introduce we for AK-47. It start for preach the gospel of AK. Dr. Akwanga help for empower and inspire the Ambazonian youth with the gospel of the liberation. It energized the Ambazonian youth with a charisma. It helped Ambazonians make them understand, saying that God go free them. It speak the power of self-defense. It be one of those leaders with a help with the gospel of AK. So we even give him name, Papa AK. We start calling Papa AK. We start calling Dr. Akwanga Papa AK. But wait to make a man will be driven for the freedom of Ambazonia. A man will inspire a lot of young people them. When they woke up, they pick gun, fight for Ambazonia. He travel across the globe, he need to sleep every night for fight for Ambazonia. After he own suffer, we don't suffer in the hands of La République du Cameroon. After he own torture, we don't go through be in the hands of La République du Cameroon. When he finally be free, the suffer make it decide. Say until Ambazonia free no go rest. But wait till make such a man where God don't set you up for greatness. Wait till go make such a man descend to the level of the petty thieves. Wait till go make such a great man rob himself to the levels where no man of you expect that. Wait till go make such a great man. Now, which invisible forces, the inner forces, the psychological forces, they kill the dream of greatness for Dr. Akwanga? Today, I go try my best for talk and for pidgin for the way asabi, because I know say some of them they laugh me. Say so you're pidgin, you're pidgin, you're pidgin a while, So I go try for do my best for translate from what I know for try for talk and for pidgin. So I beg on just give me small patience. I beg on I go do my best for deliver. I don't come today for deliver for una. And I go use leadership psychology for do this presentation. All right? So wait till make a man where he be destined for greatness crumbled, give up. Wait till make a man where he make the Amazonian boys and the pig gone. Wait till make it turn it back for the same people then we talk say one fight freedom for. Why? Why? Why do people do the things they do? Why this is some person don't be so close for becoming a hero? He give it up for something less than what he deserves. For something where it be so less than what he himself deserve, than what he begin to deserve, than what he woman deserve, than what he people deserve, than what he own community where a tribe deserve. Why? Why people they go abandon greatness and choose failure? Why people do go abandon greatness and choose mediocrity? The story of Dr. Akwanga is a very interesting story. I hope say one day I go take the time for write a very interesting book about Dr. Akwanga and the Amazonian Revolution. Someday, maybe now. Now I don't get time. Why? Why would a man abandon greatness and settle for emptiness? Why would a man abandon the path of heroism and settle for a know-nothing? Interesting. So, now Dr. Akwanga that it start off with this energy, with this vision, with this determination, with this focus, right? It get this dream for the Amazonian people then.
Power off.
His life will be full for liberate the people. Speak the gospel of liberation. He get all the qualities to be a great leader for the Amazonian people and to lead the Amazonian people by example to the land of freedom. What happen with Papa Eke? What happen with Dr. Akwanga? The opinion what I share for you, a lot of it comes from my work experience. Some of it, but not the opinion of Lucas Asso. The opinion what I share for you, not the opinion of the Governing Council of Amazonia. Na Asso opinion based on my own work experiences. I'm going to use a lot of psychological tools for help make all we understand the purpose for you, now for educate what people them, inspire what people them, give what people hope. This one now a case study for leaders them. Now a case study for every Amazonian citizen. Now a primary example this of a case study Where if you be person where you do understand the process of life, now one of the best case study than this was studying. And like person where you be interested for the principles of success and failure, for the principles of greatness and performance and leadership and achievement. Wow. Dr. Akwanga, a very interesting case study. And so I'll be very passionate for doing this presentation for all we tonight. So as I ask him, why some person will be so close or be a great leader, why go abandon them and settle for nothing? And settle for small pieces of bread. Why some person go abandon the glory of God to be an extraordinary leader for settle? Wetin happen with Dr. Akwanga, and I say, with all this dream we get them, with all this vision we get them, with the school we go, he go learn political science and international law for understand how he go prosecute the revolution. He go do a case study. He study the South Sudan revolution so that he go know how to run the revolution and then how peace, how we go get post-independent, a prosperous, stable Ambazonia after independence. He spend his life for study those things so that make it bring them for use them for Ambazonia revolution. Now wait till happen. I go tell you now, because when it come for this work, nah so Dr. Akwanga, excuse me, Dr. Akwanga get all these dreams, he get all these goals, he get all this ambition. Ooh, just like all we, right? Unfortunately, with all the dreams, with all the goals, with all the commitment, with all the ambition, he ran into some inner problems. The problems where Dr. Akwanga run, where he face the problem not been a physical problems, not been a problems when the Ambazonia they cause them for you, not been a problem because of the United Nations, not been a problem because the world need to listen for Ambazonian people. Then the problems where Dr. Akwanga he face them, where he make he abandon the path of heroism, na inner conflicts. Na his own inner forces, na his own invisible forces of his own personality, na the problems of the mind, na his own personal mind, na the invisible forces where they inside he, where they inside all we, those invisible forces where they control how we feel, how we think, how they act a certain way. Now those invisible forces bring Akwanga down. Now Dr. Akwanga bring Dr. Akwanga down. Inner conflicts. He get a great desire, but he not take the time. Mateuna. So now in this, he formed Sokadef. Would hear about Sokadef, would hear about Sokadef, would hear about Sokadef. He do all these things. And then he come for a point. Dr. Akwanga, no, the first thing we start for bring Dr. Akwanga down. The great Dr. Akwanga not take the time for learn, for attract the people where they go help for make a vision a reality. When I listen very carefully, because I teach now leadership skills, I teach them now. The very first thing where Dr. Akwanga not do and we start for bring it down. Now said Dr. Akwanga, he not take the time for attract talent so that if we build a great institution for the liberation of Ambazonia. Now the first place this way Dr. Akwanga start fail as a leader. If he get the drive, if he get the vision, yes. If he get the courage, yes. If he get the interest. But Dr. Akwanga be lack the ability for attract talent. Other people then too where they be interested for what he want to do. Where they feel help for create a great institution for help you for prosecute the revolution. If you try for build LCYL, if it be good. But when the revolution move, evolve, Dr. Akwanga not be evolve as a leader and he not be build an institution. If I ask you now today, who be Dr. Akwanga a Secretary General, you know? Who be Dr. Akwanga a Vice President, you know? Who be Dr. Akwanga a Communication Secretary, you know? So it make Dr. Akwanga, he get all this energy, he get all this drive, he get all this vision, he not build a political institution with talent, where they feed you the various different things and with that kind of organization, where it work for a revolution, it require them. It not build them. Now the first things this way, it start for make Dr. Akwanga, it start for fail. So Dr. Akwanga start on almost a one-man show. Now he command Sokadef, he try for build an army on the ground, and he command Sokadef, now he try for run SCYL, and then it finally change them to APLM. It become a one-man show, a one-man commando. He try for run the whole thing. Diplomacy na Dr. Akwanga. Humanitarian na Dr. Akwanga. He try for run the whole thing because he not be take the time for build a political institution where he go give Dr. Akwanga for become the leader, the captain of the ship, for run the ship, and other people will get different responsibilities then for do different things. First law, failure to build a strong political institution. Number 2, when Dr. Akwanga come out prison, he not be take the time for heal himself. He not be take the time for heal himself. So the post-traumatic stress disorder, the trauma we experience and for prison, the torture we experience and for prison, the pain we experience and for prison, obviously it get profound effect for the person's psychology. So it leave Dr. Akwanga with behaviors them way, with all the vision we get them, with all the drive we get them, it leave you with behavior them way they be inconsistent with a great leader. Very quick to anger. It start for do what they call and say stimulus response. It just be angry. So even when he get a great presentation for presenter, the anger go take over the presentation. Even when he talk for some person, he no say he overshout. And it become very angry. Because when he be there for that kind of situation, for that kind of situation, he be there for people for year, he get for year. So even when he already come out prison, you know, the programs, they still be active inside it. So it not be take the time for really get the necessary help. We go help you for desensitize. We go help you forget. We go help you for discharge all those things, for disassociate those things. We go really help you for regain your own balance and get for regain your own balance and get and become more emotionally intelligent. As they call it, emotional intelligence. For develop that leadership psychology where it make you so strong. And it need to respond by stimulus anymore. It need to respond by the anger anymore. It need to respond out of frustration. It will get automatic response. It will get a deliberate response. Just like the Nelson Mandela, he experienced the same amount of torture. Just like most people, the way they don't develop themselves, they experience that torture. But then, when they get the time, they take the time for rebalance their own vibration, for balance their energy, for balance their frequency, for move from traumatic frequency to high performing frequency, for move from frequency of pain and hate and resentment and frustration to focus, to balance, to being deliberate. And the second thing that Dr. Akwanga failed for do it they call and say emotional mastery. The second component of all great leaders. Every great leader It get the capacity for manage emotions, for know how for take care, how it feel and how it behave. Now Dr. Akwanga, the second thing this way, is start for bring Dr. Akwanga down. Number 3, the first one, that second one, it can create something that they call and say jealousy. That means because it be failed for build a political institution, it be failed for attract talent, the inner conflict, it no say it get the vision inside, yes. It no say it get the sense, yes. It no say it get the courage for liberate Ambazonia, yes. But the fact say he not develop himself for attract talent, it make it become frustrated. So it get a conflict between a desire and the insecurity of not have attracted the talent. The vision this side and the insecurity this side. So in between, it's time to face this inner conflict. The devil for one side, the angel for one side. Inner conflict. And you know, be take the time for achieve alignment. You know, be take the time for achieve leadership alignment. For align himself with the purpose so strong, where if he achieve the talent, because the personality where he get them, it make people they feel comfortable for one work with he as their leader. But when a leader be full of anger and rage and frustration, then you push people away. People no go fit for one walk around you. So a lead now for something they call and say resentment is make Dr. Akwanga become jealous. The frustration make Dr. Akwanga become a jealous leader. Because it wonder how come it get this big vision, but people feel attract talent. So it make it become jealous. When I don't list 3 things and for now, or when I there, I don't list 3 qualities. The things where they start, why Dr. Akwanga rise and why it start fall. And then I go give now when it reach for the tipping point and why it go fall very pitifully. But hopefully, if you listen for this good advice from your own Pekin, from your own small brother, maybe if he help you. Do one not be a criticism? This one a leadership education. This one a leadership psychology. This one na the best learning if you offer them for any person. I just do my best to try to put them for pigeon. All right? So it developed this jealousy, this frustration, where if another person it do something where it better pass what he do him, and because he no attract the talent, that person automatically be on enemy. Because for inside he knows he's supposed to be number 1. Just like you also know say you're supposed to be number 1. Inside he knows say he gets sense past the other people where they do better, where they don't create small organization where they pass it on. It start making become very jealous. And they become very angry with those people. Now for here, Dr. Akwanga, the real problems they come out. Okay? I tell you now, I begin to pay attention to this. So, here is this great man. One day I asked him, I said, Papa Ambazonia, we'll get a conversation. Great man. I will talk with you. I said, Dr. Akwanga, you did do so well, but why? Wait to make you not fit really raise the money for do what you did do. He tell me say, I don't know how to do those kind of things. I know if you do me. What about getting person way if he do them for you? Now you don't build a force. But if you not raise money from the Ambazonian people, them how you go money take care of soccer death? So inability, because of the anger, because of the frustration, because of the jealousy, because of the too much pride, it make Dr. Akwanga no fit come out to the Ambazonian people, talk and tell and say, they say, we get this army who I don't build enough for now. Now, in a liberation army, we need money for take care of those boys. We need money for arm those boys. So this part of this empty pride, it make Dr. Akwanga can be very vulnerable. That means say, not only when ambassador the pity before they will give donations. Now when some person knows they get army, they give donations. You not feel operate a liberation that way. You must engage the people. You must sell the vision to the people. You must sell the mission to the people. Because not their liberation, not their freedom. It not be fit for engage the Ambazonian people. I get this conversation with you. If he be an honest man, he go tell you, say, I be talk way about this thing. In early 2019. So the failure for Dr. Akwanga for engage the Ambazonian people as a leader, explain a vision, sell a mission, and make the people they buy into it and help people fulfill that mission, it make Dr. Akwanga become very vulnerable. Now the beginning this main aspect, now it bring the downfall of Dr. Akwanga. Now pay attention very carefully. Because it will help you too for your life. And it will help you for know what did really happen for this revolution. Una pump some love. Because the education what they give for you, una pump some love. What would they give for you? Una no get them for nowhere else. Anywhere else. Because I give una pump some love for us. Ma continue. Una pump some love, Masiam. Una show some love. Come on, una show some love. Make all man show love. Yes, una pump them. I tell una, because we'll be people for high vibration. We'll be people for positive vibration. We'll be people for high frequency. So una pump some love. So that when I inspire me, maybe I talk more. Right? So that empty pride, that ego, where you know say it be better pass all man. Why you go come for us? I can beg you money. According to Dr. Akwanga, for can't talk with the Ambazonian people, explain for them the vision, for sell them. It just feels say they say you because it be Dr. Akwanga, you supposed to listen for it. He not supposed to persuade you. He not supposed to sell a vision for you, and then so that a vision be so inspiring, you go buy into the vision. It just believes it just because it don't become. Let me say, be entitled for you for follow it. So that empty pride. Now the beginning this of Dr. Akwanga failure. He not be fit for bring himself, for relate with the people, for build rapport with the people, for build relationship with the people, for build trust with the people, for get a similarity between him and the people, so that a vision will become the people's vision. His aspiration will become the people's aspiration. Because of that ego, because of that pride, for bring himself as a humble leader to the people, so that if he sell the vision to the people, and because the vision makes so much sense, the vision will become the people, their vision. It not be fit for doing. So Dr. Akwanga became a vulnerable leader with a great vision, but inability to sell the vision to the people. A leader where he get a great mission for the liberation of Ambazonia, but a pride, it make it feel say it be too big because he don't go prison. We honor it for his sacrifices. But obviously, as I tell you now, those inner forces, they take over. They make you feel say the people, they just supposed to listen for you and they just supposed to do everything and they no need for ask them. So that ego, that pride, that empty pride, it make Dr. Akwanga become a vulnerable person to the dark forces. Dr. Akwanga, it become a very vulnerable leader to dark forces. To people them way he know say get sense past them. For people them way he know say it better past them. For people them way know say his leadership skills it better pass their own. Dr. Akwanga become very vulnerable to them. He become very vulnerable to 419 people because they get what he need them. they get the following. They get channels where they fit bring people together, bring Dr. Akwanga for talk for day. They get channels where they receive donation. So it make Dr. Akwanga now, for Dr. Akwanga for survive, it need for cave in. It need for do the thing where no exceptionally that nothing do am. It start for do the things where no great leader need to do am. Because the moment you go down that path, now the beginning of your fall. The moment a leader lower his standards and start for put in hand with people, then when you know say they don't get character, they don't get integrity, then their hand they not clean, you become just like them. And you start for fall, and you start to everything where you touch on, it start for fall. So you get all these goals. Dr. Akwanga, a fall actually start. Now when the Canada Unity Conference, when Sako and Chris Ano, they killed the Canada Unity Conference, and they move on for that 2 days conference for America for September 2018. They move on for September 2018 for Washington, D.C. When I remember, where they raised that $50,000, and then they give Dr. Akwanga a own for back, and then all the other leaders, they not get nothing. When I remember that story, now the beginning of Dr. Akwanga for that. Because as I explained for now, it become vulnerable. It need the money, even if they get for play tricks for you forget that money. It need the money. Now for the Sako use them now, it start for tie Dr. Akwanga, and Dr. Akwanga start for carry Sako back. When I see them, when they do that there, when they do that country dance here and Sako, or when I see that video, right? That day, it will be the beginning of Dr. Akwanga from a great leader for be a leader where he don't lost a moral authority. He don't lost a leadership authority. He don't come up from the high throne of leadership and he start for lower himself. The worst of all come where eager for now depend on Sako for ye for even make a diplomatic trips. For ye for support Sokadev, it start for depend on Sako. Now for ye Dr. Akwanga a fall start come. Because now, everything where Sako don't go put in hand there, ye Dr. Akwanga no get no choice than for ye for follow for back. It no end for day. It no end for day. It can't reach this jealousy and pride where it make it become very vulnerable. Okay? The rise and the pitiful end of Dr. Akwanga. This great thing, it make it now, it get for follow Sako anything where Sako talk. It make it now get for depend on Sako. It make it now it get for chook hand for all kind of places. Why? Why? And I don't give una all the reasons. It can become very vulnerable. Sako can tie hand them, it tie foot them, and then it start for just follow any way Sako did one. Sako go do things them. Ye Dr. Akwanga no know. And Dr. Akwanga just follow because now enough it back out. Enough it back out. Not been a bad thing for follow people them. But if you stand up say be leader and you talk say you want lead on principles, you want lead on character, you want lead on integrity, the moment you get out of character, the moment you get out of integrity, the moment you get out of principle, your end don't come. When I listen Ambazonian, the moment a leader he move from principles and get out of character and integrity, the beginning of the end, it don't come for you. And that place, since that Washington DC, when they divide the money and Sako, the $50,000 where they're supposed to divide them for all the leaders, them they send out for their various defense groups, them Akwanga take your own, Sako take the rest. That day, it became the beginning of the fall of Dr. Akwanga. Because now he not be a leader with the lead on principles. And you know if you prosecute a revolution like this one, if you no one lead on principles. Because you go start do all the things the way they occupy at the do. You go start for lie. You go start for manipulate people them. Just for you for survive. You go start for put your hand for all the things and way for your life you're not even supposed to do. Just for you for survive. For them now, when Sako now don't come out, he go sign a deal with Peter Mafani Musonga. And all this thing will be not explained for now. I no need for go there in details. For here we'll be talking about Dr. Akwanga. Alright? When Sako don't go sign a deal with the Peter Mafani Musonga for the One Cameroon agenda, alright? Dr. Akwanga now, they bring it inside that deal. It not be know which Sako they already started. And it just get for follow because now it get for survive through Sako. And because he not be get the ability for do all these things, that gateway where they open them through the Swiss chocolate company them, when they send HD for can meet up with La Republique and make deal, make Sako go meet up them. The moment that opportunity come out, he not even know what he go there. Before I want open, they don't agree. Before anyone knows that for One Cameroon, where Sako don't go sign, enough he back out. Because he don't take some of the money. It be unfortunate for such a great leader. He not take the time for do your own background work for protect the integrity of which he fight for. Before anyone know, he don't go choke his hand for bad places. So Kadef be the suffer for ground. Weapons not there. Most of those boys are abandoned so Kadef. Because he not be get any source of funding for help these boys and for down. The boys will be so frustrated, a lot of them, they abandon them. Then when this Swiss thing come up, it can't give Akwanga hope. This chocolate company, General Ivo, it be don't block the whole southern zone. All this chocolate, cocoa, they not be the sell, no cocoa not be the move from the southern zone, it go La Republique. This chocolate company, they start for suffer. They not be to get cheap cocoa anymore from Port Bia, from through La Republique. Now for the Akwanga come in now. Now for they can bring Akwanga. Make it start Akwanga is Sokadev. They stop for fight. They stop for fight La Republique. They now enter for the deal for protect the cocoa farmers them. Make Amber boys, they not drive them because they start for protect the cocoa farmers them. It confuse me. I try for talk. No, I for talk. I beg on excuse me. So Kadev now instead for fight La Republique, so Kadev now a focus. It be now for keep the cocoa farmers them safe. May they just be produce cocoa because this chocolate company, this the French and the Swiss chocolate company, they need them. So Akwanga a forces of the Sokadev, they become na cocoa farmers. They are for them for live. Now the cocoa farmers they start for pay Sokadev. So Sokadev now the only survive now through these cocoa farmers them. This big cocoa farmer they make millions. Now for them now Sokadev start for survive. Akwanga no be get way for give money, so now they don't get their own way for give the money. The revolution now don't turn a business. Akwanga abandoned the revolution. It forces they not be get means for survive. They get for survive. So now they become now for be bodyguard for all these big cocoa farmers them for Fako and for Meme. For Meme and for Fako. Till today. That's why cocoa. So now they make them all that road from Meme or cocoa they still flow to La Republique du Cameroon. Now Akwanga open that road. General Ivo be don't close everything. No one cocoa truck be the flow. That's why they get for kill Ivo. Now we understand the game. That's why they get for kill Ivo by force. That's why they team up with the dark forces, with the people they don't choke in inside. They get for take Ivo out. So Kadev go start for open all those areas for protect cocoa. Now then they give free road. Make cocoa begin pass enter La Republique du Cameroon. Make the Swiss and the French chocolate company them they continue for exploit Amazonia. So they become partners. And now for here the HD story come in. Once they don't secure the cocoa routes, for keep the French multinational companies and the Swiss multinational companies, where they get very cheap natural resources from the sweat of the Amazonian people. Then. Once they don't secure that deal, they go for secure a political deal for them for continue for benefit. Now for here the Swiss arrangement come in, the HD arrangement come in. Even when they clearly tell them, they say, this arrangement, now for make sure say we make this conflict now an internal conflict when a Cameroon government go prescribed, now Cameroon government go describe and prescribe the solution to the conflict. And they tell all man openly the purpose for them and for make sure say peace return to the regions of the northwest and southwest regions of Cameroon. And they describe them as political opposition groups. Now, since they benefit from those exploitations, those people become their partners and they therefore accept them. Even when it be against who Dr. Akwanga be. Even when it be against what he don't stand up for his whole life. It changed his mind. It changed. Dr. Akwanga give up a purpose for meet up a basic need for survival. Dr. Akwanga give up on the Amazonian people for meet up a basic need for significance. Dr. Akwanga give up on the concept of the freedom of 8 million Amazonians for meet up a basic need for existence. He give up on the independence. After all, now if she done for some place where they make decisions, even when those decisions are not what the people are demanding. After all, now it be important. After all, now if it work up and down. After all, now they feel sleep for Oyibo hotel. Drink, she don't go to Oyibo them. Chop Swiss cheese and chocolate. After all, now them be negotiators. Now them they be the new funchas. Now they be the new munas. Now they be the new bourgeois. Now then they be the new Peter Mafani Musonges. Now then they be the new Diongute. For the new Cameroon. Biadon all. Now then go be the new generations. So they put all these things to their head. Why they go for divide Cameroon? Cameroon a good country. The only country will be bilingual. They chook them all this small noise for their head. When I know if we win that war, Akwanga SSF agree. Say I know if look my forces, I not even get money for give them weapons. The moment they get them for change their beliefs, they don't get them for their canas. The moment they get them for accept, say if you win the war. How they feel win war where they not get funding? How they feel win war where they not get money? How you feel win war, you know where you not feel raise $1,000? How you feel win war where you not get people that they fund you? The moment they get them for change their beliefs, they give up on their identity. They give up on their vision. They give up on their mission. They give up on their purpose. They give up on their greatness. They give up on the Amazonian people. They give up on you to settle for their basic needs of social significance. Their needs to be relevant. Now they are relevant. Because there is something that is called Swiss HD Talks. It's about who? It's about those that have signed on to the process. Even when the process is not up to 10% of the people's aspiration. But as long as it's meeting their immediate human needs, they give up on purpose and they settle for little crumbs of bread that have been thrown under the table. Now, what did they fight for? They fight for protect something where they already know say it don't fail and it need to work. So in order for them, now who's the game come out? So they try all these things. The Akwanga no be get guns for ground, okay? When I know so, and the guns will be get them, they the only use them now for protect the cocoa farmers. Make they continue production for European exploitation. Ain't know this one. All them know these things. That's why in the last almost a year now, you never ever hear say Sokadef don't fight La Republic of Cameroon for anywhere in Amazonia. And that's why when ADF go set up camps for those places, the very first thing what they do, now for carry those cocoa farming communities, go there as human shield, attack all those ADF boys them, and disarm them. Because they be think say since ADF they don't move for that place, ADF go spoil their business. Oh, look, human beings will be very interesting people. So it make Akwanga now, it don't go enter inside all these things because now Akwanga don't get a sense of relevance. Now Akwanga feel survive. Now Akwanga need to feel inferior anymore. He need to feel inferior anymore to compare to the one where they don't build good political institutions. And they get the capacity and the ability for engage the people, sell their vision, sell their mission, focused on the liberation. Now it don't get something where he knows say that one if he challenge them. So now it become now either I rather join La Republique and I stay relevant than for me for be a revolutionary leader, but I don't get the confidence for engage the people and raise money through them, build a successful army, or find international partners where they feel fund me. So I'd rather accept something just so that I stay relevant. It make it now, it become boy for Swiss HD. When Sako don't frustrate Nambere, they move Nambere to Ghana. Imitom Nambere, the picture the when I don't see him. Hold on a second. I find my put them for when I'm gonna see him. Give me 1 second, please. 1 second. All right. Now picture that. When I see that picture for day, here number where the when I don't see here number for Ghana for update for Ghana. Now here there a number, and then for the other side, when I see say the meet up for Ghana, now that Swiss HD thing, it don't meet up number. They start to make all these plans then, for make sure say, so the plans they go on very well. From there, they move number back for Nigeria after Sakodon frustrated. Now they go for rescue number, right? Under through Swiss HD. Now the dirty games of this French multinational company then. They move number back for Nigeria. All those uniforms. Now things in way the one really help Nambere, but now Nambere begin for go back for ground for back for ground zero. Nambere get for go back for ground zero with all these things which someone that they claim say they come out in Asia. That's fine. But this thing, Nambere is supposed to go back as a proxy group. Because I be explaining for when I say the reason where they want what you the one do and I say they go bring Nambere back for Meme. And Nambere go come back with all these uniform, with all these boys, and they go La Republique through HD, they go really arm Nambere. When Nambere come, it go become the biggest group for Amazonia, especially for the southern zone. And it go become very fearful. Nambere go the talk say don't come back, Nambere don't come back, Nambere don't come back. But you know say this thing, Nambere the work now for Swiss HD as a proxy group for La Republique of Cameroon. So waiting when I see him, now the whole picture that way it really show the dynamics. So now Nambere they carry all these things, they carry all those material, they ship them back for ground for ground zero. The weapons the way they're supposed to give Nambere, they not end up give Nambere any weapons. All right, I'll move this picture. Put a corner here. The weapons the way they're supposed to give Nambere, they not end up forgiving Nambere any of those weapons. Oops. They not end up forgiving Nambere any of those weapons. It can't make a now Nambere not get the weapons for actually fight the fight. So Weti can't make them. Now all those materials now they don't reach for ground zero. Nambere not get the weapons. Now for them now they can't really catch Nambere. And now for the Nambere get for move now. They get for move Nambere now. As I know in Congo Toka, the move Nambere here in Congo, the Senate for La Republique. The game don't start. They start for sell the revolution. All this one are a whole network. When La Republique du Cameroon yesterday, it don't come out now. It can't talk. Say they say it don't catch. It don't go destroy some amber camp. Not been a camp. Now the same things and way now Nambere now uniform they supposed to now the uniform they supposed to send Nambere into the territory. Nambere now go get them like your own force. You go see and the Republic don't go carry them. It's scattered on all for our side. Say no, not part of the game. Not part of the game. Now stage. Now stage at the stadium. For fool the international community say they don't go destroy some amber camp. Make the international community feel say they say not true. Say as Akwanga don't talk say they say oh I go to come into that. Akwanga don't talk now talk say they say he go obey the UN. Antonio Guterres he called for ceasefire because of coronavirus. The one called for a ceasefire. He go respect the ceasefire for 2 weeks. I think from the 29th to a certain point for 2 weeks for April. He go Cameroon that same day. Cameroon government he can't take all those uniform them when it's supposed to be na Nambere he force for ground. They can't display them with some Dane guns them. Say they don't go attack Amber camp. Now a stage. All na part of the international conspiracy. All this one are part of the game. Now part of the game where they use these leaders them. Where they don't give up their own souls. They give up their spirit. They give up on their people. They give up on their own self-esteem. They give up on their heroism. They give up on their greatness. They settle for Oyibo man a breadcrumbs for keep the Ambazonian people as an occupied people under La Republique du Cameroon. Using who? Using Ambazonians. Using who? Not been a Bia they keep, not been a La Republique, they keep Ambazonia under occupation. But now they get enablers. They get collaborators. Why? Because they give up on their greatness. So they get for become significant. They get for become enablers and collaborators of your occupier. Enablers and collaborators of the people that they born when made them alive. They become enablers and collaborators of the one that they kill Mami Happy. Kill baby Mata. Massacre what people them from Gabu. You see great men. They become enablers and collaborators of our butchers, of the people that they burn our homes, destroy our businesses. People that don't lost their grace, lost their humanity. Now they only be interested in 2 pieces of silver and a little bit of a glass of wine, a little bit of Swiss chocolate cheese, as long as they pay their air flight, put them in hotels, get them to speak with people like Antonio Guterres, the golden statue receiver, where you go receive your own bribe in the name of a gift. And since Antonio Guterres visited La Republique du Cameroon till today, they never ever put his statement out. The moment Antonio Guterres, he talks, they say, since coronavirus don't come, make ceasefire. Why Antonio Guterres not call Paul Biya when I declare war on the people of Ambazonia for call ceasefire? Did he call na Akwanga? Na stage, my people them. They call Akwanga where he own forces, where they protect na cocoa farmers, may lay down the arms, may he can declare, and then Mimi Mefo go online. He talks say Ambazonian leader call for ceasefire. Turn the fire wuna. Idiots. Mimi Mefo do come out. Ambazonian leader calls for ceasefire. When Akwanga he forces them to control cocoa farm, why Mimi Mefo no come out? Can't talk say they say Ambazonian Sokadef is no longer fighting La Republique. Sokadef is now protecting cocoa farmers. Sokadef forces have become bodyguard to cocoa producers. Maybe me for be can't tell that story. Me for be can't tell that story. Today, Akwanga put out a statement. He write and clearly. He say now a non-international armed conflict. Now an internal armed conflict. He put them outside for now. When you scream, you shout. When he tell you say don't sign for ceasefire, it will start from this day to this day. You scream, you shout, and then you come put a statement. Talk say they say, because una no understand me, una no understand what I mean. 8 million Ambazona, they don't go school. Now only you go school. Now only Akwanga go school. No man no English. No only Akwanga. No only Akwanga. Just like the Swiss HD, the day they put out that statement about the Northwest and Southwest region, Ambazonia, they react very fiercely. Within 2 hours, Swiss HD go change the whole thing. Now the same thing with these people. They detest your resolve. They detest you. They use the international system, the most corrupt system for the world, now international system. Look, Antonio Guterres, he go La Republique, he take your own golden statue. I beg, una wait. Don't be so. I put them up. Now wait, now give me 1 second. I put them up. Give me a moment. I find the picture, put them up for now. Mr. Golden statue. Now in this, I don't see him. I don't see him. Well, give me a moment. We'll do this thing in for that way. All right. Anyways, it don't connect for 2 devices, so you need to really show one. When I see that this thing, Antonio Guterres, he go La Republique, he collect his own golden statue. They call and say bribery and corruption. It means say, Mr. Guterres, look, these people with the sit so they don't always be that. Now so they always did them. I beg when I just live with this thing, shut up. I beg United Nations, I should go so just shut up when I move my hand for this thing. We go solve her. When I just move my hand for this thing, that's what it be. So they move their hand. Patricia Scotland come. He can't take your own golden statue. He go back. He no make statement. He say, we call for dialogue. They call and say bribery and corruption for shut up. I should go, just forget about this thing. Leave and me will solve our problem with itself. When I move in a hand for that. The one for Francophonic go. For African Union, they come, they take their own golden statue. Every person who don't go to the Republic, he take that golden statue. They lock them up so. That's why they go recruit their own. May they do the dirty work for them. They go use their Akwangas. They use the Sakos. They use the Bohebe. May they seal your fate. Leave the solution for Pobia. Leave the solution for HD, a non-governmental organization. Wait for all the conflicts. Not that they did for Central African Republic. Don't be there for 11 years. They never fit solve the problem for Central African Republic. They don't come up from 3 armed groups for Central African Republic. Now in that 11 years, the conflict they still go on. Now the same Swiss, now the same French, they benefit from the minerals of this conflict. They pump money for the conflict. Keep the country, may they fight themselves. Why the Swiss and the French, they use mercenaries for extract cheap resources for free. For that president, for continue for be there, they get that free resources, for keep it there. The fall of Akwanga. Now for where it start. It can't reach to the level where it don't reach now. Now the HD. The Swiss government don't realize and say the HD, they corrupt these people. They use money. A lot of money they float around. A lot of money they don't sign all this money until they finish the work. Until they make sure say they make up Ambazonia. It get into a negotiation under one Cameroon. They don't release that money for them. So the money where they give them now, not just the money where they use them for travel, for do small thing them, for send people them like Abdul Karim, they go around, keep people them busy about Swiss HD, all this thing, right? Right? If you see them, all them don't become activists. Abdul Karim not get any political organization or structure. But every day they beat Ambazonia. Who say Abdul Karim be there before this thing start? Who say be there? When you see them that be the talk all the public, they need to do them or nothing. You know say game day on. John So be the talk. Who say end up? Abdul Karim talk. Who say end up? Now they sing Swiss HD. Even when the Swiss government, it don't come talk say they say the Swiss government want to take over the process through the Swiss foreign ministry. Even when the Swiss foreign ministry appoint a special envoy for oversee the process, they still want commit for Swiss HD. So you go ask yourself, why would they insist for go do negotiation through an NGO where the state it want to take over the dialogue process? When I say no, when I don't want the Swiss government, when I want the HD, when I want the HD, when I want the HD where this be sponsored by the chocolate company, when I want na HD, yeah, we don't sign with HD. We don't want the Swiss government. Swiss government, move your hand for this thing. Swiss government, no. Swiss foreign ministry, no, move your hand for this thing. The Swiss foreign ministry say no. We will make this thing better. We'll make it more credible. No, move your hand for this thing, because they want dirty games. Because they already decide what you get for be. So that's why they use their Akwangas for play these dirty games. That's why the whole thing now for make sure say when you see them, they tell you say they want to lay down their arms. Not enough for lay down their arms. Not enough for lay down there were no arms in the first place where they will lay the arms down. Akwanga not be get any arms. So they play this game with the international community for give them credibility for any negotiation with La Republic of Cameroon. So now at the game this. That's why now the day after the ADF, that guy, Alexandre Lebisky, when me and Mito for Toronto, when they become for Toronto, all them Sako, Akwanga, Bo Herbert, wait till the other one you own, Elvis Kumeta, all them when they become. I meet up them for Toronto. I asked them the question directly. Alexander Lebisky not be fit for answer my questions. I wanna be seeing them all online live. The same Alexander Lebisky, now the work carry Sako go for that place of Brazil. Now they carry them, they move them all around the world. They work sell Ambazonian community. The Alexander Lebisky don't be na boy now. They not be na neutral for bring La Republic. Now they go for Ambazonia town hall them. They enter for Ambazonia town hall. They organize Njangi group to Njangi group. HD don't become a Njangi group. We get for enter inside Ambazonia community. For tell Ambazonia say they get for accept this negotiation. They get for accept this negotiation. That's so it don't become. Now the whole goal this. That's why now their goal now for destroy the only thing where La Republic not fit destroy for ground. And that's why all them now they team up now for instigate the communities, the people, the forces for destroy the ADF. And for all when I listen for here, I want me when I make a comment. If they destroy the ADF for down, now what will go happen for this revolution? When I write when I comment, may always see them. If they destroy the ADF for ground, what will happen with this revolution? When I write when I comment, the most see them. When I write when I comment, if they destroy the ADF for ground, what will happen with your freedom? What will happen with this revolution? When I write when I comment, we always see them. Many man make the comment, talk the truth. Would you wait? Write your comment. If they destroy the ADF for down, what will happen with the Ambazonian revolution? Write your comments. Make all man make a comment. All man, every person, if they succeed for destroy the ADF for ground, now what will happen with the revolution? Make all man, we got almost 240 people that they watch now. Make all man make a comment. If they succeed for destroy the ADF for ground, now wait it go happen with your revolution. Now wait it go happen. Now wait it go happen with your freedom. When I make all man put a comment for down. Put your comment. Would you wait? Make all man make a comment. All una write una comment. Speak the truth. Speak the truth. Write your comment and speak the truth. Una put them. If they destroy the ADF, now what will go happen with your revolution? Una tell we. If they destroy the ADF, what will go happen with your revolution? We want to make all man write the truth. Speak your truth now. What will go happen with your revolution? All right, my fellow Ambazonians. I want to ask you this question. Make all man give the answer for this question. You think they say Samuel Sako fit give Ambazonia independence? Samuel Sako if he give Ambazonia the independence? I want to ask you now. Samuel Sako fit give una independence? Samuel Sako go give Ambazonia independence or he go take Ambazonia them for la Republic. Una write them down. The three petty thieves, Samuel Sako, Akwanga, and Bo Herbert, they get what he take for give Ambazonia the independence or they fit give Ambazonia the independence. Make all man put the answer. Make all we speak the truth to ourselves. If Samuel Sako is never fit for deliver AK-47 for the forces them for his own forces them for ground, if he give Ambazonia an independence, if Samuel Sako never fit for give weapons, only weapons for his own forces where toxic get forces for ground, if he never fit for give them weapons, now independence he go fit for give for Ambazonia. When I speak the truth, when I speak the truth, make all man write the answer. If Sako never fit for buy one stick, one gun for give for forces, now independence, he go fit give for Ambazonia people them. When I write them, when I write, when I answer, because when I must speak the truth to ourselves. All man must know the truth. Because we got to stop for life for ourselves. Bo Herbert, he not believe for guns. He not believe for self-defense. He organization, the more risk. He don't turn na only a WhatsApp organization and for make a YouTube, how they call them, podcast. When I think say they say Bo Herbert with a 2-man organization, if he give Ambazonia independence, when I tell the truth to ourselves, speak the truth, Ambazonians. Sako, Dr. Akwanga, and Bo Herbert, they go carry we go na full side. Sako, Akwanga, and Bo Herbert, who side did they carry Ambazonia go? Did they carry Ambazonia for all their actions? Did they carry Ambazonia go na Boya or did they carry Ambazonia go na Yaoundé? Una right am? Make all man right am. Sako, Akwanga, and Bo Herbert, all their actions, what did they do am now? With what Chris and they do am? Did they carry we go na Boya or did they carry we go na Yaoundé? Una write them down. Make all man put down the answer. Because now for here, we go get the solutions to our freedom. Make all man put down the answer, please. All right. My fellow Ambazonians, we don't come very far. You don't sacrifice. You don't bleed. You don't sweat. You don't make the greatest sacrifice for your life. For make sure so we get a homeland. You not live and make the petty, the lazy, petty little thieves. Not live and way people the way they protect na cocoa farmers. Instead for defend you. Instead for defend what mommy them. Defend what picking them. Defend what papa them. Defend what communities. They go protect na cocoa farmers for make sure say Switzerland get cocoa for make money. They don't show you through their actions. They don't show you. Say they don't already buy them for be the new colonialist. They don't show you through their actions. I don't need to tell you. I just come today we get a conversation of honesty. They call for ceasefire. Akwanga call for ceasefire. Sako go online today. BBC, Mimi Mefo, La République, all their newspaper. They talk about how Ambazonia. Now so you see now they work now for La République. They do La République. It work now. But the person who declare war on you, he never talk anything about ceasefire. You know who they be. You know what will be their intentions. Not live and make some man screw up with your destiny. Not live and make some man make you remain a slave. When most of the world don't be free, they want to keep you as a slave for La République du Cameroon. When most of the world is developed, my show on this picture. I beg, when I give my show on this picture. And the people in this, with the petty little thieves, they want car when I go sell them for them. I put up this picture, I beg, when I just give me a moment. When most of the world don't be free, most of the world is developed. People that they get a better quality of life. People that they become free. People that get dreams. Begin to go, they go better school. People that the sick, they go for better hospital. People that go there, be for their village. They get water, they get electricity. They get road. And they be happy for build their lives. But they want carry you, go put them back for la République du Cameroon. They want carry you, go put them back, make you continue for be slaves for la République du Cameroon. They want carry you, go put them back, make you continue for work for la République du Cameroon. They want carry you, go put them back for la République du Cameroon. My fellow Amazonians. When I just give me a moment, I put up this picture more and see them because it really find make always see them. If I make always see them. I put up this photo for always. The people the one carry you, make you go be their slaves. All right. Now in this, I put them. I don't see them. I put them for now. Now the people that way Akwanga, Sako, and Bo Herbert, the one go sell you, make you be their slaves. Ambazonia, now the future that way want them. Now the people that way the one make you go, now the country that way the one sell you there. And they want make those people they become your rulers. Now the people then that way they want me to govern you. Ambazonians. Now the people then that way they want me to govern you. Now the people then that where Sako they carry you go back to. Akwanga they carry you hand and back to. Bo Herbert they carry you hand and back to. Through the Swiss HD for one Cameroon. For the process of effective decentralization. Now the people then that where they want to sell their future to Ambazonians. If the one carry we sell them for make we a colony of America, because America is a great nation, you know, we for talk say maybe, but not the people that, not the future that you want them Ambazonians, not the future that you want them, not the future that you fight for, not your destiny that, not the destiny that we Sako the one give you now. Now the destiny that we Akwanga one give now. Now the destiny that we Bo Herbert, all that they are up and down. Now the destiny that they want them for you. Now the destiny that. Now how cheap the things that you be that. Now how low the things that you be that. Now let me say they just believe say this so will be you be a shithole people then. So now your destiny that. Nobody asks you now. Now the destiny that we want them for ourselves. Now the thing that the Ambazonian people rise up for get them for ask for. Ambazonia, is this what you want? Imagine, say, you go back to la République du Cameroon. Imagine. Imagine you going back to la République du Cameroon. What do you think say go happen for you? What do you think say how your life could be? my fellow brothers and sisters, we got a chance to be a great people. We got a chance to be a great nation. Our freedom now for our own hand. 4 years, it don't prove for all we. 4 years don't let you know who I be from my heart. Since 2016 till now, you know who I be. 4 years don't expose everybody. You know what I stand for? You know, say even if you go for sleep, as you go speak the truth for you, as you go defend this revolution, as you go protect this revolution, as you go argue and stand up for what's right for the Ambazonian people, you know so. We'll get a chance to give our people them a free homeland. We'll not go wait for Swiss HD. We'll not wait for Switzerland. We'll not wait for Antonio Guterres. We'll not go wait for United Nations. We'll not go wait for Britain. We'll not go wait for the French. We'll not go wait for Germany. We'll not go wait for African Union. Because for 4 years, they never show any interest. For 4 years, we don't bleed la Republic, beat la Republic because of one thing. We'll get defense forces where they don't stand up for fight for it. We'll get defense forces where they bleed from Manu to Ngoke Tunja. We'll get defense forces. We'll get generals, we'll get commanders, we'll get boys them where they don't vow, say they must fight for protect the dignity of the Ambazonian people then. This revolution is a revolution because the future is a future. This revolution is for your mommy future, not for your papa future. Not for the freedom, not for them. We not fit betray what people do that they stay for bush. No man not fit betray what people do that they suffer for Nigeria. For a one Cameroon agenda. No man. Not even made the little petty thieves. Where they not get no vision, no roadmap, no strategy. Make their noise for derail you. What you see them for the screen, the boys and that, their forces and that. All throughout Ambazonia, you get committed men and women where they don't vow what brothers do what they did for prison. All across Ambazonia, they don't vow for stand up, for fight, for the freedom of Ambazonia. Near revolution this, near liberation this. I come from where we can get this talk so that we'll get honest with ourselves. We'll get the opportunity for create a free homeland. Nobody, not this generation, if we betray that cause, our forces the day for ground. Now our forces go give we freedom. In the coming days, in the coming weeks, bombs they go the holla. Make Akwanga drop his guns. Make Sako drop his guns. Make Bo Herbert we not get guns. Make they drop them. Make they drop them. We go see who control Ambazonia. Make they put down, make they lay down their weapons for 2 weeks. We go see who the control ground zero. Whether not them be the control ground zero or not we the people of Ambazonia be the control ground zero. We go see them. We go see if not them be get true say they be get forces for ground. Make they lay down their weapons for 2 weeks. We go see if guns know the holla more for ground zero. Now the Ambazonia people get this revolution. No Ambazonia go put down a gun except the Swiss HD La République du Cameroun decentralization enablers. Make them lay down their guns. We the people of Ambazonia will get our guns. No Ambazonia no will lay down a guns without international instrument for protect the dignity and the lives of the Ambazonian people. Them. No Ambazonia no will lay down the guns without a mechanism, we go defend the Ambazonians. We get the guns. The guns, they go holler more for ground than any time before. Explosive, they go holler more for ground than any time before. We go show the Samuel Sako. We go show the Antonio Guterres. We go show the Swiss AD. Now we get the guns. We, the Ambazonian people, now we get the guns. We get the guns where we use them for defend and protect our people. And we use them for chase out the Republic of Cameroon occupational terrorists. Now we get the guns. Now we get the forces. The Ambazonian forces. Now the Ambazonian people, their forces. We no go lay down our guns. We go buy more guns. We go create more bombs. We will create more explosives for destroy Cameroon occupation of Ambazonia until La Republic pack out. We go battle them street by street, quarter by quarter. We will take them gunshot by gunshot. We go bleed them gunshot by gunshot. Backside by backside. Yes, for back planty versus back planty, we go bleed them. We go take them out. Now we get the guns. No man, no Ambazonian no go put a gun down. Sako no get gun for ground zero. Akwanga no get guns for ground zero. That they are small, dirty, petty thieves where they plan with Swiss AD. It go end for Facebook and it go end for Switzerland. No before it's Amazonia. Now we get the guns. Now we get the forces. Now we control ground zero. The Ambazonia people control ground zero. The Ambazonia Defense Forces control ground zero. The 7 Qatars control ground zero. The Ambazonia Defense Forces and our partners of the contender forces. And our other partners them and all patriotic fighters for Ambazonia. Now we the people of Ambazonia, were fighters. And all the fighters and for ground where they fight for Ambazonia revolution. Now then control ground zero. Samuel Sako no get gun for ground. Akwanga no get guns for ground. Make them lay down their arms. We go show the world the guns go the holler 24/7. Just tonight, the Ambazonia Defense Forces attacked La Republique Colonial Gendarme Station for Ontaricon. Take them out. They lay down your guns. We go battle them backside by backside. Gunshot by gunshot. Street by street. Back planty to back planty. By back planty. Cocoa leaf by cocoa leaf. We go battle them until they pack out of Ambazonia. Now they end this for Samuel Sako and what do they call it? Akwanga. Now they end this. What Akwanga do today? You don't bring the end. The pitiful end to Akwanga. You don't finish. Ambazonia don't vomit Akwanga out. This thing where Akwanga do today. Look, that's why I call and say the pitiful end. Now the end times to Akwanga. You don't touch the wrong generation. No man not fit betray the Ambazonia people. Now we get the guns. We go protect and we go buy more guns. We go raise more money, buy more guns. Big guns. We must chase La Republique out. The Ambazonia people, they don't make their decision for live for a free homeland. So in the coming days, in the coming weeks, we go bleed them, fight them, chase them to the gates of Ekema. We go send them to the Ekema state, to the Ekema land. We chase them all out. When I see what happen, the Ambazonian Defense Forces, when I see some video they circulate online, I say I know if you post them because that people they not like when we post that kind of video them. We Ambazonian Defense Forces take down one. And then this night, this evening, they go attack the Gendarmerie station for Ontaricon. They launch an assault. Say, lay down your arms. Fuck them. We go show them. Now we get ground zero. Now Ambazonia, they get ground zero. Now our defense forces, they control ground zero. Now our fighters, the Ambazonian boys, they woke up for fight. From Imojok to Jakiri. They did battle la République du Cameroon. Who be Sako? See, man. Look, the end don't come for these people then. We must show them, say, the Ambazonian people, they would stand for independence and nothing else. There is no such thing as a ceasefire until the international community put a protective mechanism for protect our people then against Cameroon genocidal policies. May they pack out. We go get them. Okay? We don't vow. Boya, would he come? Boya go yeah. Boya, would he come? Kumba, would he come? Mutengene, would he come? Tiko, would he come? Limbe, una ye fine. Would he come? Una go hear the noise. Would he come? The Ambazonia Defense Forces, they come. Limbe, una ye fine. Boya, una ye fine. Tiko, Mutengene. Una go hear them. La République du Cameroon go pack out. The game don't change. My fellow Ambazonia, I might just round up. The Ambazonia Defense Forces, it don't create a military innovation lab. Una ye fine. Your ADF, it don't create a military innovation lab. Where they call and say the armory. They did develop a new technology. You don't develop that technology. Now that technology, they use them for shaking Bamenda for Mother's Day, where they almost want to get a little freak. That technology, it will become the greatest weapon. We will go use them for protect the Ambazonia communities. We will fit be able to take down 5, 6, 7 La République armor cars like that. Scatter them all into pieces. Your revolution get a roadmap. You deal with people there, they be very strategic, very intelligent, very scientific, very objective. You get defense forces where they be bold enough for leave, go right inside, attack gendarmerie police station with them, that people they inside and take them all out. What you get define them? This technology where the ADF don't develop them for inside a military innovation lab where they call and say the armory. We go fit for take out 5 to 10 La République armor car within Ambazonia every single day. The war don't change. We not prepare ourselves. The war now, it move from the villages to the urban warfare. We go take the war for La République du Cameroon inside Boya. We go fight them inside Boya, fight them inside Bamenda, fight them inside Limbe, fight them inside Tiko, fight them inside Kumba. We go take the war because they're the high number for big cities. We go take the war for them. We go blow them all out. See, when I get hope, we'll be a very lucky generation. We'll be a smart generation. So not be all these petty thieves. They will come try for manipulate, make noise for Facebook. All the one at distraction. My people make we focus. We get a big plan. They take over. Now, we talk for during daytime. All right, when I get a good morning, when I get a good day, I hope say we don't spend a quality time for you. All right, when I share the video, I love all una and I will talk for una today at some point in the afternoon. Bye for now.